Breaking. Welcome to today's headlines. I was invited by British government for questioning. Mefor. I was invited by British government for questioning. Mefor. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, stay tuned as I read today's news. Former deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mefor, has confirmed that British police invited him for questioning over allegations that IPOB has been orchestrating violence in Nigeria. Newsband has reported exclusively that Mefor and Nnamdi Kanu were invited by the British police for questioning for allegedly using Radio Biafra London to fuel hate and anarchy under the guise of Biafra restoration. While Mefor honored the invitation, Nnamdi Kanu snubbed the invite, which later resulted in his brutal arrest in Kenya. But in his response, Mazi Mefor admitted being invited by a UK government agency, but not by the security agencies. He also said he was not aware whether Nnamdi Kanu shunned the invitation. According to Mr. Mefor, if the police or intelligence agencies were looking for Kanu, then it could be an account of the wider threat emanating from his own direct action. Explaining to Newsband the extent of his personal involvement in the saga, which Mefor stated, "There is no truth in the MI15 invitation claim in this report. I was never invited by the MI5. If Kanu was invited, I have no idea." However, the government department in charge of registration of companies wrote me and Kanu and demanded that we explain the alleged violent burning of government buildings, targeting of politicians, and ambushing of law enforcement agencies being reported from Nigeria against IPOB. I made my representations and essentially stated that the IPOB I know and to which I am a deputy director does not advocate for violence and never indulge in one. In their reply, they said that they were satisfied with my submission. So I can confirm that I responded to them, but do not know if Kanu did. Newsband has reported that the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, landed in trouble after he snubbed British police invite. Kanu, according to the report, was invited together with his estranged deputy, Mefor, for fueling hate and anarchy through Biafra Radio London. According to sources, Nnamdi Kanu was defiant because he had shaved the danger of being taken in by UK police, but that ushered in a low-key fugitive status from one country to another without updating people. His instinct or contact might have debriefed him. UK was determined to act on low-key. This was evident with the handling of Adeyinka's grandson, who was invaded and already sentenced without any public notice. Staying in Europe had become a risk to Nnamdi Kanu. UK was using a connect to follow up and try to bring him in without much noise. Kanu was also playing a wild card. It would raise a dust for UK to directly handle Kanu because of his followers, so picking him up had to be a patient game for UK. Use of bait to lure him to a slaughterhouse. In another report, Newsband said Mefor had to disassociate himself from IPOB to avoid prosecution by the British government because there was diplomatic pressure from their Nigerian counterparts to tame the growing activities of the group and its leaders. The source said Mefor had no option than to leave the group to avoid prosecution in the United Kingdom. Nigerian government was piling pressure on the British government to prosecute the leaders of the organization in the UK, where their activities was more pronounced. The formation of ESN was a huge betrayal on the part of Nnamdi Kanu, after Uche Mefor had told the British police that IPOB is a peaceful organization and doesn't involve in any kind of violence, the source added. To my dear listeners, finally, we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you.